Stuff to do, places to be, and people to see. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Fuck. Jesus Christ, I should have been more prepared. Oh, jeez. We're good. So this is probably my fourth attempt, or third. Only one other chapter has given me that much trouble, and that was chapter 10. Because it's very long, but it's my best time. I'm ranked 6,515 on that one, which is nice. Makes me feel a little special. Now, I don't know why it's gonna start out rough. Why they give you a suppressor in the first place? Because either way, they just immediately rush out. And it makes no sense whatsoever to have one. It sort of looks cool. You gotta be quick in New York minute mode. And that's why I did that. You get explosion bonuses. There's gonna be a guy that peeks around the corner here. I don't want to stand up because I feel like if I do that, he'll immediately shoot me. Yeah, see? Got him though. After a while, you sort of like burn it into your memory where these fuckers come from, what they do. So it becomes, oh, even then, like, I'll do a stupid move instead of finding cover at that cart. I'll rush in like a fucking idiot, and I'll lose a painkiller. Guy down here at the end of the hallway, which sometimes doesn't show up. Which is ridiculously annoying. I'll take a painkiller. But just small things. Over here, occasionally someone will fly around this corner and fuck you. It looks like he's gonna stick it and not do it this time. We'll get an explosion bonus for these three guys. I'm gonna run down here. There's a painkiller down here, which I'll definitely need.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
Yeah, me too. We're the most relatable character ever, I swear to God.
I knew this thing was bigger than me.
The music in this section is really fantastic.
I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man.
You lose a lot of time in this section when you're running. And then you have a like 1.5 minute cutscene. So I'm probably gonna get on my telephone.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now I just have to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door.
This is one of the many ways this tonally shifts from the first two Max
I
Payne
had
games.
to get those poor bastards out of there.
Say what you will about the darkness of the first two games, there wasn't an organ harvesting range where they would take organs out of living people and keep them alive.
He looked pathetic, a man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it.
Really great mod I'm using is the Sam Lake mod. What it does is Sam Lake provided the original character model in the first Max Payne.
I didn't understand everything.
This one adds it back,
I
all
never
the
would,
aged.
but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated
And to me,
problem
this sort of scratches
is
an itch.
tackled with a simple solution.
Well, this part's probably the most... No, it's not the most difficult part. The most difficult part is on the roof. And for some reason, I always just have insane amounts of trouble with it. So you can start rushing. They don't spawn until you're further out, and once they get here, you can take them out easily. Another guy comes up. So sometimes they don't do the spawns normally, like you would expect. Sometimes my accuracy greatly suffers. So I am not terribly good at video games. This is the first one I've gotten sort of halfway decent at. That's only because I'm sort of memorizing everything about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I always need to be much more careful. If you're not, this game is unforgiving. Luckily, this is only on medium. So the New York Minute mode, you can't die at all, but it's not on the hardest difficulty, which makes it infinitely more manageable. Trust me. I played on old school, which is just the hard mode, but you cannot have last stand mode.
De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on
It's
off into the
tough.
sunset too if I were him. But I was
Although I
in
handled
too
it better
far
than the
now.
regular hard mode. I think it's because it taught me to take chances more often. Be smart about the chances, you know.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's really fantastic in this musical score that Health made as they incorporate samba instruments, Brazilian style instruments into the noise music.
What have you been doing?
You'll hear it here in a minute.
Look. Look.
And, this doctor gets his comeuppance.
I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de
Right here, you'll
Deus.
hear it.
E aí, doutor?
It's a Cuica. It's the name of the
All
instrument.
Serrano owed me.
And it's a
He paid
percussion
enough.
instrument, but it's not a drum.
Now,
It sort of looks
I
like a
have
drum,
bigger debts to call in.
but it is not a drum. It makes those sort of animal call style sounds.
Even I could guess what Demolissal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Almost sounds like the spider monkeys. You know what they sound like. I'm running pretty low on time, so that's just a little concerning. So I need to run all the way back in here.
I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going.
I'm gonna be stretching this out just a little bit. You have to run all the way down here and get this last one. That way you can, when enemies spawn, you're in the best position you can be here.
I've seen some
It
dark
helps a
shit
lot.
in my time.
You'll see. Here we go. Of course, I'm not playing it very smart. There we go. Slow motion, boom! That was good.
At
Got
least
his
my
ass.
visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Run in and get some ammunition. Yeah, I'm really cutting it close now. It's fine now. Hopefully I'll be able to make up some time now. Take everyone out in quick succession. What you want to do is you want to keep the sniper rifle. I'm not going, why do you want to keep the sniper rifle? That's like impossible to use in close quarters. There is an armored enemy. I don't even have to wait for this guy. There is an armored enemy later on. That is, I don't want to say near impossible, but is extremely difficult if you are not. You'll see what I mean
Time I
here in a
bought
minute.
had been going real cheap. If I was going to plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
This is the bad part about this. You gotta wait for all of the enemies to dissipate before you continue, which is slightly frustrating, to say the least. I'm really scared I was the next part. You're on a roof, and everyone has cover that's better than yours. And if you use your common sense, that does not spell anything good for you. And you'll see here,
That was the last of the explosives.
like carrying a
Just
sniper
was
rifle,
enough to bring
they'll
down
come
the
in
building.
way
And
super
all the
handy
people
later.
in it.
It's almost necessary, because I was playing it on old school, and it took
You see what this?
an exorbitant amount of time to try to finish it like that. Now this is the part that really gets me nervous. If you can see why, you need to be extremely cautious. See there, almost all my health is gone. I barely just here. Boom. Yeah, that went a lot more smoothly than I was anticipating. There'll be a guy that comes up here, so if you're not careful, you will get shot and killed. Knowing where the enemies spawn is almost necessary to... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that's just not fair, right? The building will shake and have tremors like that, you know? And it just makes it way more difficult. There's even an achievement where you have to get a certain amount of kills, or you have to get a headshot while these tremors are happening. You just can't aim. So the guy that comes out here, wait for him to stand up. So you can get extra time for melee hits. See, I got 10 seconds there, which is nice. But over here, this will explode and they will run out of you. 3 guys. Last guy. Now this is the fucking nightmare. Woo! You see what I mean? He wait for him to stop for a second. Boom! And he'll die. And that should be it. Bronze. I got bronze. Wow. I feel so accomplished for having 38 seconds left. Wow. So that was pretty fun. 76 kills. It's not bad, if I do say so myself. I could have been a lot better. My accuracy's a bit off because I've been at work all day and I'm tired and I'm about to smoke. So, yeah. It's a great chapter up next. Fat bald dude with a bad temper. It's also very difficult. I'm glad I got that done. Thanks for joining me. If anyone's even